Hello, Daisies. This is guided reading for Daisies for Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. Today is day 3 of Creepy Crawly Caterpillars. Today we will be writing in our journals. You will need your whiteboard, a pencil, your book, a dry erase marker, and your writing journal. I didn't bring one with me to have as an example. Again, you will need a whiteboard, a pencil, your book, a dry erase marker, and your writing journal. Please make sure you get all those supplies out and ready to go. Press pause on the video if you need to collect your items. When you have all your learning supplies ready, then you can press play on your video. All right, let's begin. Let's begin today by getting warmed up. We just have a few more vocabulary cards to go through that we've been working on this week. We're going to read them just as before. Teacher will put a word on my board. We'll say the word, and then we're going to say the magic rhyme 3 times. Let's do spinning together. Here we go. Spinning, in. Letter, et. Settled, et. Funniest, un. Happy, app. Scrubbing, ub. Scribble, ib. Juggle, ug. Running, un. Happier, app. Wiggling, ig. Slippery, ip. Bubbles, ub. Foggiest, og. Bubbling, ub. Splattering, at. Snuggling, ug. Wiggly, ig. Jiggling, ig. Buttering, ut. Shattering, at. Shimmering, im. Muddiest, ud. Legging, egg. Shimmery, im. Flippers, ip. Muddier, ud. Sloppiest, up. And shimmered, im. Good job, Daisies. All right. In our writing today, let's get ourselves all organized with our thoughts and ideas. and then we'll move to our journals. Please take out your whiteboard. Please make sure you have your marker and your book close by. On your whiteboards, I want you to turn it like Mrs. Triana's is. I have it the landscape way from side to side. So it's nice and long from side to side. And I'm gonna make a huge, almost as big as your board, friends, rectangle, okay? Make a huge rectangle, almost as big as your board. Then I want you to draw a line about 2 inches down. Got it? Now I want you to draw 2 lines. One here and one here. Do you have your box drawn? Okay, this is going to be our plan for our writing today. In our journals, we're going to be writing about key details. Key details. Our key details are going to be written up here at the top. We're going to be writing about how a caterpillar, what it looks like. So let's write looks like. Write that in the first box. Looks like. We're going to be writing about how it moves. So write moves. And we're going to be writing some new facts. Let's write new facts in our last box. Okay, looks like, moves, and new facts. Down below, we want to write some key words to help us in our writing. When it comes to looks like, can you think of some words in your book that would help describe what a caterpillar looks like? I might say it looks like a worm. I might say it is soft. I might say it is small. You can write the same words I wrote, or you can write your own words. Go ahead and do that writing now. Fill in this first column for looks like. Okay, and then how does a caterpillar move? I might write the keyword legs and prolegs. You can write the same words I did or fill in your own words for moves. All right, and then let's write some new facts. Now here's where you can get creative, friends. Use your book to write down a few key words for some new facts that you have learned about your caterpillars. I'm going to write the words abdomen and thorax and head that I found on page 4. That's the parts of the caterpillar, and I learned that new. So I'm going to write abdomen, thorax, this is on page 4, and head. Another good place to look is here on the glossary or index. There might be some good words in here to write down in new facts that you could write about. I might write the term eggs here. Maybe I want to write a fact about their eggs. Choose any of the words you would like to write, or you can copy mine. All right. Today we're going to be writing about caterpillars. We're going to use details from the book. First, we're going to write about what caterpillars look like. Next, we're going to write about how caterpillars move. Then, we're going to write some more facts that we have learned about caterpillars. So we're going to write at least 1, 2, 3 sentences, maybe even more. Please get out your writing journal and a pencil and keep this board with you. Keep your book close by as we write in our journals today. Remember, you don't have to write exactly what Mrs. Tranna writes. You can do your own writing. Gonna turn it around here. Thanks for being patient with teacher as I get my camera set up. There we go. All right. I'm going to be using my board today as I do my writing. Remember, we have 3 sections, so I'm going to be writing at least 3 sentences, maybe even more. My first sentence is going to talk about how a caterpillar looks. My words are a worm, they're soft, and they're small. So I'm going to make a sentence or 2 using those words. You go ahead and write your sentence, and I'll write mine. So I chose to write 2 sentences for how a caterpillar looks, and this is what I wrote. Caterpillars are soft, small, long. They look like a worm. Notice as I'm listing 3 different attributes of a caterpillar, I'm saying that they're soft, small, long. Notice I have a comma between my list of things. Second graders especially, my second grade daisies, you'll remember that when we make a list of something in a sentence, we have to separate those list items with a comma. So I wrote soft, comma, small, comma, and long, period. Okay? If you're listing different attributes or different things about a caterpillar in a sentence, be sure you separate those things with a comma. Go ahead and finish your sentences about how a caterpillar looks, and then we'll go on to the next section. You can pause the video here if you need to have more time to do your writing. Press play when you're ready to go. My next section is going to be this middle section here. How a caterpillar moves. A caterpillar has legs and prolegs that help it move. So I'm going to come up with a sentence about how a caterpillar moves using those 2 keywords I wrote down. Remember, you can write what I'm writing, or you can write your own information too. You don't have to write what I write. So I wrote, a caterpillar moves using its legs and prolegs. All right, if you still have more writing to do about how a caterpillar moves, pause the video here and finish up your writing, and then press play when you're ready to go on to the last section. All right, in my last section, I have new facts. This is where you can have a lot of fun, and really the sky's the limit. Whatever you found interesting or whatever was new to you should be written now. I wrote about the 3 different parts of the caterpillar, that they have an abdomen, a thorax, and a head. And I also wrote down the keyword eggs because I'm going to write something about their eggs. I'm going to have to use my book to reference that just to make sure I get my facts correct. But those will be the 2 new facts that I'm going to write about. You can write about those with me, or you can write about your own new facts. forgot where the word eggs was found, so I'm going to check my index. And look, eggs is on page 3. So I'm going to go to page 3 and just reread that. Okay, I think I'm going to write something about where a butterfly lays its eggs, because it says here it lays its eggs on leaves. So I'm going to write that fact down. So here's my 2 new facts. I wrote, a caterpillar has 3 parts, comma. Now I'm listing 3 things, so remember the comma in between. An abdomen, comma, thorax, comma, and head, period. They lay eggs on leaves. Remember, you can write along with me, or you can write your own new facts. Have fun with this. If you're a first grade Daisy and you have a big square at the top of your journal, I want you to do some illustrating. So that would be, I believe, Sophie, Abel, and Elijah. I'd like the 3 of you to do some illustrating. I'd like you to do some drawings of some butterflies, caterpillars, moths. Okay, do some good illustrating. And if you're a second grade Daisy, I just want you to be really careful. Make sure your handwriting is very neat and clean. You've started all your sentences with uppercase letters. You have great spaces between your words. So Ella, Regan, and Callie. I want you really to be a good second graders, okay, with your writing. Also, don't forget, second graders especially, your punctuation at the end of your sentences. Your commas if you're listing 2 or more things in a sentence. Good job. Have a great day. And read your book one more time. Bye-bye.